Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me is my co-host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Stella.
You don't. Sorry, I got very distracted for a second.
Wow.
Okay, you don't have to worry about a thing because we are. Okay, look, stop making faces at me. You're making it worse. You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. He makes fun of me for looking at my script, but you know what didn't happen in the days where I looked at a script? That didn't happen.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. That's fair. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get into our Dear Abby segment today. You can follow me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an
But
I, and you
don't.
can DM me there. What? What was that? What
But
did you say?
don't. But don't follow her.
Don't follow me.
Unfollow
And you
her,
can send me
actually.
Dear Abby questions. You can ask us
Or you
to
can
help you
do it on the
with.
Curious Cat without following her, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Just save the link and
Yeah.
unfollow her stupid ass.
I'm OctoAbby on Curious Cat too. So
Yeah,
it's
so
easy to find. I'll post the link under the show that I post this week. It's going to be great. You could send it there if you need it to be anonymous. If you're like the IBS girl who would be embarrassed to put her name on it,
can't
her
wait
name
to
and face that's here
hear about
in my
that.
Curious Cat. Yeah. Or you could just DM me on Twitter or just post it under one of my posts. Like comment
Report
under
her
my
on
posts. That'd be
Twitter.
great. Are
Report
you
her.
okay?
Report her for spam on
Why?
Twitter.
Why do you want it? Look, I am the one with the more followers. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
you
I'm
wouldn't
the
be if your
one.
account was suspended. Then what?
Yeah. Okay. Then who's gonna hear about the show?
Probably all 210 of mine.
So you want me to be reported?
I mean, yeah, I do like that's the funniest possible outcome. Yes.
Okay. Well, if I get reported, I'm going to be very upset. Don't do that. Look, ab bitches for life, ab bitches forever. Report Bryden at one and only Bryden.
Oh,
That is the
please.
number one.
Yeah, like a middle finger. Fuck all of you.
Like
No, I swear to God. No, here's a great goal for you. Go ahead and report all of it because if I get fucking banned from X, I'm not coming back. I'm done with that website. I'm on to
And he can
TikTok.
stop harassing all of my friends. Okay, when you commented on Margaret's post, I was like, no, not this one, not her. She's too
Who's
pure. You've gone too far.
who's Margaret and what did I
It
say?
doesn't matter. It's not important. You didn't say anything yet. I was scared you were going
All
to.
right, Bry Dogs. Find out everybody on Twitter
Look,
named
no,
Margaret
Margaret is
that
someone
she's
you've
friends with.
talked to before. Okay, and
That
she's a
doesn't
wonderful, sweet lady.
that doesn't mean a damn thing. All right, everybody, fucking. Why don't you act like an Indian fellow on X against this Margaret woman? Just
No,
get in there, shoot your shot,
no.
fellas.
Okay, look, you can't find her because that's I haven't told you anything about her at or no. Okay, we're done with this.
I
Okay,
will
but
find
we
out.
should get Rachel back on the show because she was great.
Yeah,
She
she
was perfect.
maybe she can get that microphone working this time.
I would not count. I'll call her husband next time instead of her. Like, can you just give her something? Just plug it in for her.
Nah. Well, I mean, they just got married, so I'm sure he's plugging it in all the time.
Okay, that's not.
But that's done now. That's done, and that's
It's
done
over
now for him. Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
That's what marriage is.
That is
It's not like,
literally.
we continue to have children and somehow that happens magically without sex.
I think it happens through sneezes.
It might.
That's why you have to say
Sneezing on
bless
my
you.
face.
That's why you have to say bless you every time.
Warding off the children.
Yeah, if you don't say bless you, there she goes, ballooning up again.
I think that's what happened. I
I
think that's
mean,
what happened. That's what I'm going to tell my kids.
it's.
We're going to have like the birds and the bees talking like, okay, never let a man sneeze on you.
I didn't even say sneeze on you. You're the one who's being weird about it.
Well, then how would it happen? What are you picturing? Just
Because
like in the
of
same
God.
room?
And he sends the stork.
Okay.
That's how it
Because
would
someone
happen.
sneezed.
Yeah, and
That
then
the
and then
sneeze is a sign for the stork to come.
yeah, because it's
Okay.
like somebody sneezes and
following,
you
I
have to
think.
say bless you, otherwise they get pregnant.
Okay, that's stupid. You're an idiot. That is so stupid, and we wasted so much time on your just the stupidest thing you might have ever said on the show.
Okay, well, I have bacon spam, so why don't you just.
You do. He just keeps showing me on the
I'm
camera
gonna
that he has
eat
bacon
this
spam.
tonight, I think.
You should open it and eat it right now. Just
No,
like pull it out of the can and eat it like with your hand. Just take bites.
that's why. No. It's
Do
like,
it.
this is like $4. Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. $4.
Yeah, and you'd think they'd come up with
I
a
mean, it's
like a generic spam now called like,
it wouldn't be good.
Psalm or something like that. Psalm. What if I made a spam and I just put Bible verses on it?
That would probably sell.
I
I
mean,
could
that's
see
what I'm
that.
thinking. I
I
think that's a
saw.
great idea.
I was at I was at Walmart the other day, and you know what I saw? There were no Cracker Jacks in that store. There were only Cracker Jills.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I have a picture I can send you later. But it's all Cracker Jill.
they're still doing that marketing campaign? I heard they were going to do that like 2 years
It's
ago.
something about like women's sports. I guess just Cracker Jack is gone because women sometimes play volleyball
Yeah,
or
but
something.
I think that's like a skinwalker thing because I think if you open the box, everybody still knows that's a Cracker Jack.
Yeah,
You can
that's a good
just
point.
you can just change the name all you want, but that's still a Cracker Jack in there.
You can identify as a Cracker Jill, but we all know it's
That's
got
it.
nuts.
Yeah, he does. Cracker Jacks are pretty good. I haven't had Cracker Jacks forever.
They hurt my teeth so bad.
Ah,
Oh
they're
my
really
gosh.
sweet. Yeah, because it's just caramel popcorn and like
Uh,
almonds, right?
Yeah, and then if you get any nuts like stuck in your teeth, it's like the sugar
Yeah,
compounds whatever discomfort. It's horrible actually. It's a terrible experience. It's like it's worth it. Like eating beef jerky is worth it. Like beef jerky makes your jaw really sore. So you're like
yeah,
chewing so much, but it's always worth it. You just have to kind of pace yourself.
yeah. I think that's fair. I don't like when the bits of beef jerky are too thick, though. It's like I didn't order a steak.
Just gonna gnaw on this for an
Yeah,
hour. Yeah,
I like
this
the
is not a fun conversation.
thin jerky. I didn't say anything about nuts or beef in your mouth. Okay, I didn't say a damn thing. You did that. I didn't say shit.
Well, I wasn't thinking of it like that. I thought we were just talking about food.
That's what I
Except
was
for the nuts
saying.
thing. The nuts thing was on
I
purpose.
just let it go. I just let it go.
You weren't supposed to. Okay, whatever. We're gonna get into our Dear Abby segment.
You should get into
Okay.
a
Do do
dear
do do.
shut up segment, idiot.
Well, then what would we do on the show,
Then
Brian?
I would just
What would
sit
the
here.
show be about?
Just me.
Doing what?
I just
Talking about your bacon spam? Your
yeah
bacon flavored spam?
yeah because they've got the ingredients on the side, and I'm gonna read them now.
Okay.
Pork with ham, bacon, in parentheses, cured with water, salt, sugar, dextrose, sodium, uh, etherobate, sodium nitrate, into parentheses, water, modified potato, starch, salt, sugar again, smoke flavor, contains Arabic gum. So,
It all sounds very reasonable to me.
sodium nitrate, smoke flavor added. So we got smoke flavor again.
Perfect.
It's a lot of sugar and smoke. And I mean, I can't wait.
That
I'm really,
actually sounds like a really reasonable ingredient list.
I
Like the
know.
chemical names are just preservatives, like natural-ish preservatives. That's actually really not that junky.
You know what spam stands for?
What?
Specially processed American meat.
Really?
Yes, look it up.
Oh my gosh.
And now they got
That's
the Hormel bacon in it, so it's really a new development in the world of specially processed American meat.
very exciting. They got all
Canned
kinds
meat.
of spam these days.
I think
They have
it's just light, low sodium, regular, or original, classic. I think, and then now the bacon. They should make a jalapeno one though.
they should. That would be good. I love jalapeno.
That'd be a good spam.
This is now the food review
Yeah,
show. Bryden is still not reviewing it. See, if you ever did like mukbang on your TikTok,
I
that's what
would.
you should do. Just like eat. Don't cut it, nothing. Just pull it out of the can and bite it.
Well, there's 6 servings per container. It's 180 calories. Um,
See, that's why I was telling you it's diet food because it's not that bad and you could put it in like a tortilla with like lettuce and stuff, or you could just make a sandwich. But tortillas are kind of less calories because they're all flat.
Well, I mean, this sodium is pretty bad.
Though that's not what anyone is worried about when they're dieting.
No carbs though.
Yeah. They're worried about carbs and calories.
Yeah, a lot of sodium though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
look,
fine because it's electrolytes and you need electrolytes.
I got all the electricity I need. Potassium though. Who would have thought there's bananas in spam?
That's also an electrolyte.
The electric lights or whatever. Yeah. It's got iron. I thought the outside was just the iron in it, but yeah, they got other stuff.
It's like leaching into the meat.
Yeah. And it says it's best by June 2026. So I mean, you really just sit on this for a while.
Oh my gosh, this is so much. It's just I can't. I can't do it anymore. I can't do this anymore.
There you go. Abby's quitting the show. I told you guys.
You did tell everyone that I said that.
Now, I mean, can we talk about why we're recording late?
Okay, so yes. So no, we can't.
Okay. Abby's bad at this and
I'm
wants to
not
steal
bad
your
at
money.
this.
That's
I
why.
forgot that a thing that was supposed to happen on Wednesday was going to happen on Wednesday.
Her
I wasn't
period.
thinking about the Wednesday. Okay, I
It's
am
her
on my period.
Ah, I knew it! Oh, I knew it! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew
am
it!
moody. I am so moody. I'm so moody. It's
Yeah.
been a
Yeah.
really bad time.
Yeah, that's why when
Okay,
you
I'm all
spring
sad.
on me on Tuesday, you're like, for undisclosed stupid reason, I can't do the show. I'm like, okay, well, then can you fucking do it tonight then? Because like other people in the world exist, and you're like,
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot treat this show like a job because I have other priorities.
No, you got priorities, is what you got.
I did. If people would give us more money, I could treat it like a job
Oh, they just give
because
me
it
money.
would be a job.
Oh, they just give me money and they just leave you out
What
of the
they
mix.
need to do is join the $25 tier on the Patreon to get a piece of art, digital art drawn by me, commissioned with stipulations. I have right of refusal. I could tell you to pick a different thing.
Yeah, it has to be something Abby can draw, like balloons or her own
I draw very well.
self
Okay.
fantasized as like
I
attacking.
do draw myself constantly.
Yeah,
it's a
it's-
problem because I don't mean to. I don't mean to. And then I finish the picture and I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's me again. It's just me in different scenarios. Look, it's me with brown hair falling out of a spaceship. Look, it's me like with
Yeah.
red hair doing a thing. I don't know. It's a problem. Can you not do that? Can you not stand up to fart directly into the mic? Can you just We had this whole thing where you were like, I'm going to try to cut back on the sounds and I'm not going to vape into the microphone anymore. I'm going to try to mute. And then you started burping. And that was literally him. He stood up to do that, guys.
Yeah.
That was not. I hate you.
Yeah, it's good. Do the
You're a
show.
disgusting, dirty little man
I don't care. I don't
farting into
care.
the microphone.
Well, you know, it's got a wind thing on it. It's fine.
It's got the pop filter now. You're just going to have to smell it while you're.
No, it's fine. You know, it's
No,
good.
because you farted right where your face goes. That's what you did.
I
You're
keep
so
it far
dumb.
away. It's a good mic. I keep it far away.
It is pretty far away. Okay. Dear Abby, my
You know what else is
boyfriend-
far away? Your happiness
What?
as a person.
Things are going to be okay.
Nope, they're
Things are gonna
not.
be okay.
You're on your
'Cause,
period.
like,
Loser,
okay.
loser, loser, tampon bitch, tampon bitch, tampon bitch.
I hope so eclipse that specifically. I need that. Oh my goodness. Oh, also, in the future, if you're going to like clip things to post a little audio clip video thing to
You-
make fun of me
Use
on
AI
Twitter,
to
send
have
me
her say the N word.
No, well, send me a link to have the file though, so that I can have it for future use. I want the file. Send me the
Wrong. Don't do that. Send me the file. I will edit it and make it worse.
File. Okay, whatever. But yeah, you can do the AI stuff too if you want. That's fine. We had that going for a little bit.
That was pretty funny. That was Niles. That was pretty good.
I like Niles.
Yeah,
I think I had to unfollow him because he's being a weirdo. But
He's not a weirdo. He's a fucking comedic genius.
He's funny, but sometimes he makes me a little uncomfortable.
He's the
Also,
only
Arpad got really mad at me. I
good.
forgot to talk about this on the show because I made fun of him for being French. I'm
Uh,
really sorry.
he got mad at you.
He DM'd me on Discord.
Fuck you, Frenchie. Fuck you, Frenchie. Good. Also, Arpad, good for chewing her out. You should. I wouldn't let some bitch make fun of me for
I
being
felt bad.
French, but I mean, I am an American male, so I think I'm allowed. But yeah, I wouldn't let some bitch say something about that. Some woman.
Look, why are you French then? I don't know
Why,
what to tell you.
why are
You
you
could
a,
stop
why are you
at
a
any
woman?
time.
A woman is one step below French.
So now you're calling me a woman.
I'm just being progressive. It's 2023.
We've gotten past this hurdle. Now he's respecting my pronouns.
Yeah.
Someday, I am shocked that there are not more like people or comments just being like, "Why are you doing a show with a trans woman?" Because they're hearing like out of context jokes that are like holdovers from earlier episodes.
Well, yeah. Jokes. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, we're 16
I'm
minutes
a
in now.
woman. I was born. I've had 3 kids. Right. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Dear Abby, my boyfriend makes frequent jokes about my medical condition.
I hope
more
it's cancer.
common-
I hope it's cancer.
Look at you. Bald headed bitch.
bald. Oh, nice do rag, Tupac.
Professor X over here. What are you gonna do? Some telepathy?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That rules.
I wish it was cancer now.
It's probably something stupid.
More commonly known as IBS.
Oh
That
no.
is irritable bowel syndrome, which is way more embarrassing than cancer, I'm being honest.
Well, IBS is just angry tummy, is what it is. It's like it's always you gotta poop.
There's a thing on Orthodox Twitter where like half of the people there, they'll convert, they'll get baptized, and then they'll develop IBS not long after. It's like half of them or something.
What?
It's absolutely ridiculous. This must be an Orthodox woman. That's what I'm saying.
that okay. Are these people all going to the same? Do they change the water?
I
That's a
think
parasite.
I think it's the fasting. So when you're fasting, you're largely vegan, and so it's like the yo-yoing. Like some days you're eating certain things, and some days you're not. And then for like 40 days you're very strict on the fast, and then suddenly you start eating normally again. You're eating meat and stuff again.
It's not the
and
meat.
Dairy.
It's not the meat. It's
Probably the
100% the dairy, dude.
Yeah.
Because I was vegan for a
But
long time.
I just don't think your gut biome can really handle the huge back and forths. I feel like maybe people are eating like completely different things during fasting instead of like more like what I do is where I'll make the same dish I normally would, but it doesn't have any meat in it and it never had dairy in the first. It's stuff like that. I wonder if
Yeah.
it's just kind of the flip flopping. Just like sometimes you're making exclusively this type of thing, and you know.
This sounds like I mean, this part doesn't, but this is an Ask Dr. Proctor type of fucking
I
situation
think
here.
it is.
Because I mean, really, when I was vegan for many years, it was vegetarian for way longer. But when I got back into eating dairy, it tore my gut to pieces. Tear my gut into pieces. I have diarrhea on the toilet. I'm bleeding. Like
Defecation. No, no screaming. Don't give in.
dude, no, it screwed me up, man. I mean, it was like brutal diarrhea. Like, it was terrible. You could not go long
That
periods
sounds
of time
terrible,
without
yeah.
dairy and then just get back into it. And I don't think there's even a way to ease yourself into it. So, yeah, I mean, that's the fucking thing that is causing your IBS. I don't,
Or
some
like
people
eggs. Probably eggs.
never had a problem with eggs. Mine was always the cheese. But I'm only speaking from personal experience, as a doctor.
As a
That's
proctologist.
yes, yeah, specifically an asshole doctor. In two ways. I'm an asshole, and I'm talking about your asshole here,
He's
dear
a butt
listener.
doctor.
I'm a butt doctor, dude.
Butt man.
I'm definitely a butt man. But it's weird to me how like podiatrists and pedophile are really close to a word, Because if you didn't
Yeah.
know English that well, you'd be like, oh, he's a podiatrist. You're like, okay. Oh, what?
He's a what?
Yeah, and you're, that is your amigo? A podiatrist? What is wrong with you?
I mean, even pediatrician.
Pediatricians also,
They
yeah.
do. Like, yeah, he works with kids. He does what?
Yeah. And this is legal in your country? Damn, that's a good bit. I'm going to write that. We got to write that. That's
The
hilarious.
degenerate West. Yes, we could do that.
That's a good one.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I that's it's the dairy that's fucking you up. If you're right and it's the fasting thing, that's the
think it might
dairy
be.
that's fucking them up because that diarrhea is brutal, dude. Like it's not even like beer shits. Like it's just like it looks like a swamp floating, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's disgusting.
It's brutal.
That's just horrible.
And your stomach is all torn up.
It's the worst.
Yeah. So I'd like to know if this listener has had IBS beforehand. Like if you've had it, because that is a real thing. And like Crohn's disease and shit like that. You know, all that stuff that makes people weak and they should have been bred out a long time ago, that type of shit.
Yeah.
But
And now we just like save them and let them live.
yeah, like the peanut allergies
Weird.
and shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I feel for you and your diarrhea, lady.
Okay. I definitely read the one sentence. This is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, IBS lady. That's, you know.
Our bathroom doesn't have as much privacy and soundproofing as I would like.
Wait, what? Hold on. What do you mean it doesn't have enough privacy? Okay. Maybe she means like it's kind of like too close to the living room or something. Because I was immediately thinking he's like the stalls at Walmart.
Oh my gosh, dude, my downstairs bathroom is right by the kitchen. It makes me so mad. Just like, kids, you cannot go poop in there while I'm cooking. You cannot do that. It is right by where I'm cooking.
Oh, you dude, you know.
Cannot deal with it.
You know, if I make it over there, I'm purposely taking shits in that bathroom.
I know. I'm gonna have to like board it up or something.
I'm taking shits
It's
in
like,
there.
You're not allowed.
And I'm a giggle
So
too.
bad.
I'm gonna giggle the whole time.
Dude, and something just toddlers have and like preschool age, like my littlest one, that age group, he's just eating constantly because he's got growth spurts like every month.
Yeah.
And he's eating like all these like different kinds of snacks just all throughout the day. Very like yo-yo type snacking situation. Anyway, the point is
There's
his
some ding dongs
poop
right here.
smells so ding dongs.
Ding dongs.
You got to get some Star Crunches. Those
Star
are the-
Crunches are pretty
Those
good.
are it's dangerous.
Zingers
stuff.
are my favorite though. Zingers are my favorite.
I really wish they would make that stuff more expensive
No, it's dirt cheap.
because I just don't go down that aisle.
You can't.
If I'm getting bread, because it's on the bread aisle
Yeah.
in most stores, I do a pickup order. I literally have to because I'm just like, it's only $1. Of course I could get the Star Crunch. I can't have. So it's been, I haven't had one in like 5 years. But
Also, I mean,
It's
okay.
hard.
I never thought about this before. This is kind of gross. I should write this into a bit. What the fuck is going on with Hostess? Because they're like, oh, would you like some ding dongs or some oatmeal cream pies?
or ho-hos.
Ho-hos?
Ho-hos.
I mean, language has really evolved over time. You would think, like, you know, Donald Hostess or whoever made it, if he came to the future now, it'd be like, why are we selling fucking porn cakes? What the fuck is happening?
It's a good selling point.
Just, you know.
Sex sells.
It's for children. Well, fits in line with America.
Yep.
Donald Hostess. He was a man of before his time, I guess. He was like, the kids are going to love my ding dong.
They did.
What is it? It's black and it's cream filled.
Okay. I hate you. I think I just hate you. I think I just. Oh, okay, where was I? Our bathroom doesn't have as much privacy and soundproofing as I would like, but I wish he could be more sympathetic of my situation. He will often say things like, "Thar she blows," or "Fire in the hole."
That rules. That rules. That rules. Holy fuck. All right. Listen. I'm sorry, listener. That guy rules. And you're just going to have to deal with it because dudes are rocking so hard. Yeah, like you're embarrassed of it. He's not embarrassed of it. He just thinks it's awesome, and he likes you
Yeah.
enough that he's not grossed out by it. But he is
Yeah.
obviously very funny. Damn, Darcy blows,
Yeah.
fire in the hole.
That's Darcy blows really got me.
Damn.
That's just okay.
Wait, I mean,
Uh,
like he needs to wait. I'm gonna give him one. He needs to wait until he thinks you're gonna do it, and you go tactical nuke incoming. Come, dude. Get the Call of Duty going on.
That would be
That
pretty
fucking
good.
rules. Damn. All right. Listen, just be grateful that he wants to be with you at all. He's gonna have a Netflix special one
Yeah,
day.
you're like a stinky poopy lady.
Yeah. You're all walking around shitting yourself. He's over there being hilarious. He loves you regardless. Why just count your blessings, poop
Point.
butt?
So he's saying those things when he walks by, and then he just laughs to himself as
Yeah.
he walks off.
I'll bet
He's
he
just
does.
amused. It's making me very self-conscious, and I'm not sure what to do to get him to be more sensitive to my concerns. I mean, you didn't say whether or not
Wait.
you
Wait.
asked him about it.
Yeah, okay, first of all, yeah, did you ask him about it? And two, what would you rather him do? That and just be amused by it and still continue to love you? Or be the type of guy that comes over to the door and knocks on it and is like, are you okay in there?
Oh, that would be worse.
That's way
God,
worse!
Just be glad that's not it. Oh my gosh, I would freak out.
That's
if
what-
that's what if I had IBS, I would much prefer the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I
because
mean,
that is
that
at
shows-
least he's like in on it, and he's like, we're gonna make light of a terrible situation, and like if he's still like obviously attracted to you, and it's not affecting that, I wouldn't worry about it because that's what I would be worried about is like an attraction problem.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, there's
Like
no...
I won't even pass gas near my husband because I'm a paranoid person, and I don't think he would care.
Well, you're
But
on...
I just won't do it.
I mean, with that face, you're on thin ice, so I
I'm on thin
understand.
ice, okay.
I
He
understand.
thinks that I'm very cute. Okay, he calls me his hot wife and his cute wife, and sometimes he's just like, what's it like in hot girl land? So clearly, my face is not that much of a problem. Okay,
But the rest of you is inexcusable.
The
But
rest of me, it's I'm working it
that's... I mean, especially after 3 kids. Holy shit. Ruined!
It's not. That's not how
Ruined!
it works. I feel like we've talked about this
Ruined!
before, and I gave you like a biology lesson.
Nah. It works
That's
like a
not-
it works like a
that
rubber
works-
band.
no,
If you
but the
if you
point-
stretch it too much, it breaks.
That's not.
That's how it
true.
works. That's how it
That's
works.
not true.
Who's the who is the doctor here?
You're not. You're not. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Send more Dr. Proctor questions, by the way, guys. Oh, I just this I want to read the sign off. It's sincerely IBS girl, and he caught me just like giggling to myself about the sign off earlier. I was just like, I don't know. It's just good. But yeah, the attraction is what I would be worried about. I understand that you're worried that him joking about it probably subconsciously at least, even if you don't realize it fully. You don't like the jokes because you're afraid that he is less attracted to you. He's pointing it out. You want him to ignore it and not notice it, but he can't ignore it because, as you said,
You're
it's not soundproofed. It's not soundproofed. It's not smellproofed. Sorry.
You know what
he
you
can't. He can't avoid it. So like he could be nice and like pretend it's not happening, but I feel like that ship sailed at this point. And if you could, you could talk to him and tell him how it makes you feel, and he sounds like a nice guy. He sounds great, honestly, because that's a very funny way
Nah.
to deal with the situation.
Wow.
He's probably gonna understand, or
No,
or
he's
if
gonna
li-
do it more.
He might just do it more. If he's anything like my husband, he would just
Here's
do
the
it more.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, ladies don't understand. Guys, if we like you, we will make fun of you. That's it.
Oh yeah. Well, I was
That's how
I
guys
saw-
communicate.
For sure. And that's what guys are always trying to annoy you. They just want to annoy you constantly
How
because
many
they
phantom
like the
punches?
reactions. It's funny.
How many
Yeah.
phantom punches?
Yes.
Yeah, how many
Right?
phantom punches
So that
do you get?
TikTok that was going around of like the caption is when you marry a guy 2 years younger than you, and the girl's like trying real hard to look annoyed and trying real hard not to crack a smile while she's making an iced coffee, and he's just like shadow boxing around her, like fake punching at her. and gives her a kiss and stuff. It's a very cute video, and people were like, "Why are you married to this man?" or whatever, which is
I
ridiculous. It's
get
so
for
stupid. They're
years.
just goofing off.
I've gotten within an eighth of an inch of Erica's face, just going.
Okay, that would freak. I would be mad about that.
I do that all the
Like
time. No, it's just
that.
good control. I
It's
know what
too
I'm doing.
close.
No, I know
Okay,
what I'm doing.
the first few times I'd be like, "No," and just like freeze. Do
I've
not
never hit her.
move. Hopefully he won't hit me.
I've done it a
But
thousand. I've done it a
well,
thousand
at
times.
that point, it's probably fine then.
No, she
But
still hates it because I'm like right against her nose. But I know how long
yeah.
my arm is. Every
But
man
with
knows
those,
how long their arm is,
yeah, I don't because I have no spatial awareness.
dude.
Uh,
And then
and I
what I do to Erica all the time is like I just get on her nerves. I'll just like I'll just wait for her to pass through the hallway or something like that, and I'm just standing there like shaking and making a weird face, staring at her. Like, I just wait. I just wait,
I can
and I'll
see
do it forever, just waiting for her to look over.
she probably is just like looking at her phone while she walks or something half the time. Doesn't even know you're there.
I,
Doesn't even realize.
and it pisses her off every time, and it's like time to do more of that.
That's why he does it. See, that's the thing about that TikTok is all these people were saying he's immature and annoying,
Yeah.
and like if she's annoyed, why is she with him? And it's like clearly she's trying not to crack a smile. She does crack a smile at 2 different points. I watched the video. Okay, it's a cute thing. Men that love you want to annoy you because they think you're cute and your reactions are funny to them. And that's why they will pinch your butt or tickle you or pretend to punch you in the face and not actually do it and yell "Dar she blows" while you're pooping very loudly and stinkily.
Yeah. So I think I think the moral of this one, the advice is why don't you stop being a bitch and just appreciate what you have there,
I'm
sweetheart?
actually I'm actually with the boys on this one. I'm sorry.
And if we ever have, like H2H Con or anything like that, I'm going to be able to easily identify who sent this because I'm going to be like, okay, who fucking clogged the toilet?
We'll figure it out. We're gonna sniff you out. It'll
Yeah.
be easy.
It's true.
Oh my goodness. I would be terrified to
Eat some-
like have
eat
an
some
event
Spam.
where our oh, goodness gracious, he keeps holding it up. It's like we're doing product placements now, but nobody can see it. Just like speaking of which, the product placements in Korean shows crack me up because it's just like an ad like they're having a conversation like okay, it's two detectives, right? And they're having a conversation about the case and this girl's just putting on like chapstick and he's like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's this new chapstick." It's just so funny to me. Or like they'll just every time there's a scene where they're making coffee, it's like a certain brand of instant coffee and it like zoom kind of like they hold up the packet for a while
They did
and
that
they
in
like
the
pour it in and then they're like, "Oh, it's just so it really hits the spot." And then they continue on with this.
They
it's
did that
funny.
they did that in the 50s, 60s, and then especially in the 90s there was a whole bunch of like
Mhm.
very obvious and early 2000s very obvious like
Mhm.
Subway placement ads and shit like that.
I
Or
like it. I think it's fun.
um yeah, I'll bet you wouldn't like it if you were trying to write a show.
Okay, I mostly watch like lighthearted, silly things where
Like
it
Asian
fits
people.
into. So yeah, like Asian people who are very silly to me. They're very silly
Good.
people. I'm just
That's
like,
that's
I don't understand why you're dating your mom. And then I find out later in the show that was actually a totally different woman.
yeah. Yeah.
That was not his mom. Those are two different women
Yeah. Yeah.
with slightly similar haircuts.
Yeah, same eyes though.
Same eyes, same no, same a lot of
It's
things.
kind of the same face. It's just one guy.
I think that part of it though, because the ones that get all the plastic surgery, they look even more alike.
Yeah.
It's
It's
because they're all getting the it's like they just show up and they're like, "Give me the plastic surgery," and they just get the same
Just
face
the-
every time.
Well, the thing is that it's fucking like it's Chinese plastic surgery, so it's just like styrofoam and it just falls apart, and then several, like hundreds of people die because these bridge collapses. I made it sad. That's
I
sad what happens in China with a lot of their own.
With their styrofoam faces fall off while bridges are collapsing. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, that
you-
is sad.
You're not seeing a lot of the new construction in China is just
No, I know that. I
Yeah.
just don't understand the styrofoam faces.
Well, because I mean, a lot of they just do like styrofoam coated in like
Oh, just the
fucking.
weird makeup trick
No, no,
stuff.
no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no. I'm talking about buildings, like apartments that people live in, high
Okay, that
rises.
makes sense. I was not understanding the connection at all, but I get it now, and
There you
I'm
go.
just really stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
Okay, you're smart. Uh, mm-hmm.
So anyway, this is spam.
So, oh my god, dear Abby, how do you balance exposing your kids to pop culture like movies and TV and stuff so they get some enjoyment, but while making sure they don't get addicted to it?
Just
Do you
show them
just set
Shrek.
time limits?
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Just put Shrek on, and that's the only thing you show them, and they can watch it as much as they want.
You could do that. That's what I did when I was a kid, and I turned out fine, clearly.
Yeah. Doing
I
s-
literally did. Just sit there watching Shrek on repeat for a while.
I, people say that shit about like screen time. They call it screen time.
Hmm.
Uh, they have to do everything on that. It's like you're like, oh, okay, they're gonna have to go to school. Well, then they're gonna have to be on this shit. So it's just blocking apps, but they're gonna get to it somehow, and they're gonna also
It's
see the
just how things
hypocrisy.
are.
Well, yeah, and they're gonna see the hypocrisy because it's like it's not like drinking where you can
Hypocrisy.
not drink in front of your kids when they're young or whatever, and you can be like, hey, that's something you do when you're older. They're gonna see you on your phone texting, even if it's
Oh yeah,
you
that's
know.
the other thing is they know that you do it. And not only that, but they're not going to be able to get by in the world. Like okay, so say you homeschool. They go to college, they're going to have to use laptops and stuff. Like you haven't taught them any sort of moderation by just completely avoiding it for one thing and for another thing this is just how the world is now. Like
No.
you don't have to let them on social media unfettered at 13 or anything like that, but I think that the idea of like never letting your kid play Pajama Sam.
That's
I
still
think that that's
around.
very silly. Yeah, well, we have it. We do like Fatty Bear and
Putt
Pajama
putt,
Sam and like what?
putt putt, the
Putt Putt.
car.
Oh yeah, we got like 3 Putt Putt
Putt putt
games.
saves
The
the zoo.
toddler loves that one.
Putt putt
We got
saves the
Putt
zoo.
Putt saves the zoo. Yeah. So so these are like kind of learning games
Yeah.
uh for the littler ones, and then like honestly I, one of my kids, my 7-year-old, was playing Tropico on my computer. Was
What?
like, I mean, to some extent, you're learning about city planning.
No.
Like, I don't know. Like, I
It's
mean,
kind
I'm
of
not
a
saying you
war game,
are,
but
but I'm saying it does challenge her. Tropico is just a city building game, really. It's like a management sim. There's not, well, there is like the rebels can attack, but you're just kind of,
yeah, it's like a
you
Havana.
don't do
It's
much
like
about it.
it's just SimCity Cuba, though. I thought you had. I
SimCity is not a good game. It's like you place individual buildings, you know, and you have to build the roads and
I
stuff.
thought you had to fight people in that one.
So there's political factions and stuff, and you're supposed to keep people happy. And if you don't keep people happy enough, they'll turn rebel, and then they'll like protest, and then they'll like attack things. But you have like a watchtower set up where they could shoot them, and you have like barracks set up, and
So
so
it
you know guys
literally.
will come out to fight
Okay.
them.
Okay.
But
So
that's not the main thing of the game. That's like a thing that happens if your management is going badly.
it's a communism simulator. It's just South
Yes, and
American
it's
Sims.
amazing. It's amazing because it's so funny the way that it operates. Like I had my economy just the best I've ever had it before. Absolutely perfect, excellent, booming, and everyone's like happy. We're at like 80% happiness at least for everything, which is basically like you're not going to get to 100. It's not going to happen ever.
What? Are you,
And
no, because
so I
that
give
wasn't real
everyone
communism. That's why it
yeah,
wasn't real
right.
communism.
Well, then I gave everyone free housing because I was like, surely they can handle this now and it's not going to hurt the economy and everyone's happiness is already high from it. Like, surely this is going to be fine now. And like 5 minutes later, I've got hundreds of homeless people because the only houses filled now, everything's abandoned except for the mansions, except for the luxury mansions. People are building shacks and living in shacks because they can't get a mansion. And I'm like, do I really have to delete all my apartments, all my houses, all my everything and replace it with mansions? No. So I took away their free housing.
Then
and
they
they had it,
revolted.
and they went back to normal, and they were fine.
Oh, well, good.
Like, it's just like, well, some people did get mad, but not enough because my happiness levels were high on everything. But well, then everything but housing.
Nice job.
It was like, anyway, it's a very clever game like that. You give them free housing and free food, and everything goes to shit.
Imagine that, Venezuela.
Oh man. But no, okay, I would say like you could give them time limits. You have to finish all your chores first. That's a good one. You can make sure they're taking turns nicely. You could give them games that and movies and shows that you are comfortable with them watching a lot is the main thing. Like
But
if you
what
want it to be more
once?
educational, it could be more educational. If you want it to be just like lighthearted and calm, there's a show on Amazon called Tumbleleaf for preschoolers that's really cute. Like you could find stuff. Like it's
All that stuff's
it's
fucking old, though. It's like, what do you show? You show fucking kids Veggie
Tumbleleaf?
Tales?
Tumbleleaf is not old.
Well, I don't know what that is. But I'm thinking, like, all the fucking wholesome shit, the stuff that, like, isn't like.
There's still stuff now, like Bluey. Everyone likes Bluey. Bluey is literally just Australian dogs like hanging out with their kids and playing
Yeah, you
pretend
can't.
games with their
No, but
kids.
no, you shouldn't have your kids during developmental years hearing foreign accents, though. Because I've seen some shit on TikTok where, like, they're
Where
like,
they'll pick it up,
yep.
yeah.
And they're like, why is
Well, you
my
have to.
Australian child listening to Miss Rachel and now speaks with an American accent? Or Bluey, the Australian
Hmm.
thing. They're like, what the fuck is this? And like, that's
I'm
not
not
good.
really worried about that. That hasn't happened to any of my kids, but maybe just because they're
Parent?
not sitting there watching Bluey on loop. It's not like that. Like the Peppa Pig was the big one for that, where all these little girls are speaking English accents, like
Right,
little,
yeah.
which is adorable, by the way. But like, okay, so maybe switch up from Peppa Pig to something else.
I think that
You
just
know, like I don't
confused them.
know. Maybe they don't need to watch 8 hours of Peppa Pig. Maybe just like 30 minutes of Peppa Pig and the 30 minutes of Bluey. It's not that hard to
Then they're not.
fix.
They're gonna learn two different ways to not fucking speak
Well, and then
English.
okay, Tumbleleaf is American accents. Then okay, I don't know.
But
You could
Americans
switch
don't
it
have
up.
accents. Americans don't have accents. This is how God intended for us to speak
This
English.
is, yeah, that's exactly true.
Why would He
How I
bless us
sound
in
is
this?
how people are meant to sound.
What?
I'm speaking exactly like Eve did.
I think they had like transatlantic accents.
Probably. That's more likely.
And then Adam was like, I don't know, Eve. I don't think I want to have that apple. And she's like, oh, come on, Adam. Just have the apple a little bit. It's quite delicious.
I like how she sounds exactly the same as him.
Well, I
You
can't
didn't
do.
even try to sound
Oh,
like a woman.
oh, Adam, please try to have the apple. I can't do it the same. I can only do this because of radio voice. That's the only way I can do it. I didn't even do it right. I've been drinking all day. You're the one who made me do several things in a day in a row. I had to go to work, go to singing lessons, and now be here.
You did go to singing lessons. I'm very happy that you're enjoying your singing
I
lessons.
am. I can't sing worth shit.
You're going to get there.
I am. And then you're in trouble because I'm going to do a whole podcast. It's a musical.
We'll do karaoke sometime. I'll just like start singing on the show.
Well,
It'll
I
be
don't
good.
know. But anyway, point is, I don't know. To answer this person's question, I have no fucking idea. Just show them Shrek. You're screwed, okay? I mean, like, just put blocks on their shit and time limits and just go, you know what? You know what parents used to do? My parents did this. They would go outside and play and don't come back till the street lights are off. Just do that. You can't do that anymore because of pedophiles. But we had
Well, and
pedophiles.
also your neighbor will call CPS on you.
That is the thing, too. That's a whole
That's a
deal.
little bit more likely than the pedophiles
That is.
even. Like that's the thing people don't understand. It's very popular right now to post on Twitter rants about how it's very unlikely that someone that you don't already know is going to kidnap and molest your children. And it's like, okay,
They will,
right.
though.
That's not why my children are not running the neighborhood. Okay?
It's because they're
I
not.
don't think that
'Cause they're
all of
not
my
tough
neighbors
enough.
are pedophiles. It's because my neighbors will call CPS and have my children taken away from me.
That is wild, though.
What do you not fucking understand about the fact that, like, yes, like you teach your kids stranger danger and sin? No, you cannot do that anymore. You cannot do that anymore. People will call CPS for nothing.
I mean, we had CPS called, but that was because I was just like being crazy at school, and they were like, clearly something's going on at home.
Yeah, I wish. You know what? You know what's funny? CPS never showed up at my house, no matter how many times anyone called. Isn't that wild?
That is pretty
Isn't
funny.
that freaking wild that I was wearing freaking cat pee soaked sweaters and like my mom was having just endless men in and out of the house and she was literally on crack and like CPS just no, we're not touching it.
Well, it would be a racial thing, you know. You are black.
I'm not black. I'm not black.
Oh, there's something wrong with being black?
N- no. No.
Wow. Took you a long time to answer there, DeSantis.
I don't think so. But yeah,
You
so
you don't think so?
just
You know so? What the fuck kind of dog whistle is that? Wow, dude, we got black fans. Matthew's listening to this fucking show.
Matthew gave me the impasse.
Well, I'll bet he did.
But he says that because he's only half black, because he's only a mulatto, I can only say it with I can't do the hard R. He says that I have to, he said I should ask Obama, is what he said for that
That's.
one.
I mean, that we should get him on the show. We should get Barack
No.
Obama on the
Oh,
show.
Obama. Okay. Sorry. I was like, no.
I'm gonna call my friend, my close and personal friend. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's
Obama?
YouTube. I usually call him another word. I'm like, he's my, but I can't say it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't
But
have to pass yet. We have to talk to him first.
oh no, I got the password. What with O-bombs? You serious?
Obama's.
O-bombs? Seriously? I mean, I know what happened to his chef, dude. I was a part of it. All right. No, I mean, like when a whole,
Look, if you could get Obama on this show, I'll talk to him.
I'll get old Barry B over here. B.O. I call him B.O. sometimes when I'm making fun of him. I'm like, get out of here, B.O. Your stinky opinions, because he knows I'm not a Democrat, but we get along. We get along still,
Can you just? Where's Finley?
I have no fucking idea. Somewhere out there bothering
Where's
people.
Finley?
Probably bothering people somewhere. I have no idea
He's
what
not
he's doing.
bothering me anymore.
I have no idea.
I miss it.
I think
I
he got
miss him
banned.
bothering me.
I think he got banned from Twitter. I haven't seen
Anyway,
it.
maybe he could get Obama on here. Is all I'm saying. I bet he could.
I'd do a pretty good Obama.
He knows a lot of people. He got Trump on here for us.
Now, I haven't done my Obama for a while, but now let me be clear. I'm Barack Obama. I am gay. My best friend, Bryden Proctor, helped me kill myself. We staged it as a drowning, and everything worked out. I'm Barack Obama. That's the best thing to say when doing an impression, is the name of the person.
Or else nobody will know what you're doing.
No one will know what you're
Why
doing
you sound retarded right now.
because Barack Obama sounded retarded.
I feel
That's
like you
his perfect
shouldn't
cadence.
be admitting to crimes on the air.
Now, let me be clear. When you're a president, they let you do it. You're allowed to kill your chef. On the other hand, if you are Donald Trump, you can't do shit. We will indict you for farting. I'm friends with Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum, a wonderful organization. I think my Obama's not bad.
You've done
Fuck
that
you.
for a long time. He was trying to fill time for me. I really
I was.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be a retard over here. I said I was gonna stop saying that, and I just said it twice in like a minute.
Well, what are you gonna do? I'm always gonna
Okay.
say retard. I won't say the M word anymore though. I try not to say
Okay,
the M.
but that one is. Am I really supposed to call them little people?
Yeah, little people and dwarves, For me,
Dwarfs.
as a 5'6" guy, it's like a show of unity,
Yeah. Oh my goodness, no. Okay, I was posting about dwarfs recently. Okay, no, and someone DM'd me and they were like, yeah, actually, where I used to live, there was a whole village where like retired Hollywood dwarves
Oh,
would go and
shit.
live, and it was called like midget something. I'm sorry, I know we're trying not to
Well,
use the
no,
word,
if they
whatever.
want to say
That's what
it,
it's
that's
called.
fine. Yeah.
And they called it that, and like, they, I was asking, I was like, but did they have tiny houses? And he's like, yeah, because they would have to build the stuff shorter
Yeah.
for them. So yeah, kind of. Some of them were like custom built little people
Have
houses,
you?
and I was just like, they should have their own villages where they have like smithies and like bakeries and things, and they're just happy little
I think
guys.
they're
I
just called
don't see why
Seven
not.
Elevens and mechanics, but sure. But I have you speaking of mechanics, have you ever seen what it takes for a little person to drive? Because they drive like normal cars and shit, right? Because they don't make like special dwarf
Do
cars.
they do like the paralyzed people like hand stuff, like the
No,
hand
no, they got little
pedals?
foot extenders and high chairs.
Like stilts?
Yeah, yeah, it's like a whole thing.
That's funny.
No, they can drive just perfectly as horrible as anybody else, but yeah, no, dwarves and little people are fucking fascinating to me because like I've never met one that's not cool. Like I've never met a fucking dude who's like totally stinks, who's like
How many
get
have
out of
you
the way,
met?
asshole. Like they've never been like that to me. Like
Well, yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure they're nice people. I don't
I
see why they
met.
wouldn't be nice
I used
people.
to at the Powerhouse in Hollywood.
Jolly little
I
fellas.
used to drink with Chuck, who was the black little person from the Trapped in the Closet fucking um, series, the R. Kelly things, who
I don't know.
Bridget was banging, and he
I don't
goes into the
know.
cupboard. But yeah, I drank with that guy like a few times, like several times, like 10 times. He was cool, and he lived. The bar was like right near my old place. I'd go in there, and I think his name was Chuck. I think they called him Chucky, but yeah, he was there, and he was just he looked like, and he would play Little Mister T on the Boulevard. He'd go and people take pictures of him. He dressed up like Mister T.
That's cute. That
Yeah,
sounds like a fun guy.
yeah, he was fun, but also he's probably dead, and he was desperately poor, so not a lot of
R.I.P.
yeah. He might be alive, but you know,
Well, I hope he's not dead. That would be really like I don't want to think about that.
he's kind of
Do they
old.
get little coffins, like tiny little coffins?
I
That's so
think they probably
sad.
get adequate sized coffins. Yeah, like you're not just gonna throw like. Wait, do you think that they stuff big
No, I
fat guys
just
into normal coffins?
no. I
No, they
just
get
mean
coffins
like,
for them.
do they have like half the ushers? Like,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
literally, probably yes.
And this is really sad. I don't want to think about a tiny person funeral.
Well, they live and die. He's just a man. He lives and dies like any man.
He's not just a man.
He is just a man. He's
Not
just
to me.
smaller. He's just a
They're
man, but smaller.
magical little people.
They're not magic. They're just
They're literally dwarves. What are you talking about? They're not magic. They come from a magical little mining land.
nope. They don't. They live and die like we do. They come in all races and have different diseases, and there's Down syndrome ones, and they're just people but smaller. And their lives are slightly more difficult. But like Brad Williams is hilarious. He's like a premier dwarf. He's a very funny comedian. He's gonna
Who's the
be.
one in Bruges?
Oh,
That was good for me.
shit. What the fuck is that guy's name?
He was funny.
Yeah, he's been in a few things, and he went on. He was also in uh, that Carl Pilkington thing. In the
Oh,
third
I don't
season,
know.
he went and did the reality show with Carl Pilkington. It was very funny. Uh, you've
That
not
was a
ever
fun movie.
you have no familiarity with Carl Pilkington.
No, I don't think so. I
It's
feel
Ricky
like I would remember it.
Okay, it's Ricky Gervais's dumbest friend, and
Okay.
it's they did 3 seasons of sending this guy just around to different areas, like different, they would like go to China and check it out, and he's just like this simple. I think it's a. I honestly believe that he's hamming it up, but he is. I think at the base a very simple, just English man,
Hmm.
and he's like, well, I don't want to eat a scorpion. It's very funny. You just have to watch it.
That does sound cute. So instead of like going and just eating the scorpion like you would expect, he's just like,
Well, and
no.
also Ricky Gervais just sends him to places that he knows are gonna fucking torture him. Like
That does sound kind of
it's
fun.
very
That does
funny,
sound like a good premise. I like it.
very good. But in the third season, that guy whose name I cannot remember,
Tell her
um,
she has a cute hat. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I
uh,
shouldn't do that.
Abby says you have a cute hat, and it's Champion. Champion's a good brand. Uh, if you see something, grab it for me. But no, I can't think of anything. Thank you. She
Um,
asked if I want anything from Wawa. I don't know why she didn't just text me that. But
because
I
she was
don't check my phone, and I keep my phone on silent. Uh,
yeah, I don't see that crap.
yeah.
One time my husband left the house. Well, I thought he was supposed to be like doing something. And I just didn't see the text for like an hour.
I got to keep it on silent. I get so many fucking messages from just bullshit. I'm like, don't want to talk to that guy right now. And then like at night, I'll just go through and reply to everything, and I'm like, oh, that is interesting about your
I
fucking
know.
mom with cancer, and oh, I'm sorry your dick is small, like things like that, like
Now I feel less bad when I do that to you. Now that you've
No,
said that, you do it too.
yeah, no. Well, I mean, like I also I just
I'm
send
just
like
like,
1,000 texts throughout the day, just
you
like things
send
that
a
I'm thinking.
lot at a
Yeah,
time, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, I really don't know how to respond to any of this, much less all of it. So I'm just gonna let them cool down for a little while.
I just pick a thing,
Like,
and like I'll just be stuck on an idea, and I'm like, all right, time to fucking vent this one out. And I'm like,
yeah,
this fits this vein right here in my life. So da-da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't matter. You don't have to respond. Like it does not even matter. I just need to get it out. Like
yeah,
it doesn't
that's how
matter.
I am too. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean that's what Twitter is so good for. It's like if no one responds, no one responds. I don't care. I feel better that I posted it.
I usually wake up and read some of the tweets that I sent, and I'm like, it's crazy, man. Like nobody's gonna nobody's gonna understand what that is. No, you're just sitting there with like,
Is it like drunk tweets?
what other kind of fucking tweets would I
Okay, that's
send?
fair. I mean, I don't know. Are you? Never mind. I was gonna ask if you're drunk at work, but that's a stupid question.
I'm not drunk at work usually.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, yeah, because I was gonna say I'm the opposite. Is like I'll tweet like during the middle of the day. It's freaking noon, and I'll think like, oh, this is a reasonable thing to post. And then later on in the day, I'll have like an old fashioned or something. It's like 7 p.m. and I'm like seeing people liking a tweet, and I go to read it, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why did I think that was reasonable to post? I
Oh
don't
no.
know. I get more introspective
See,
if I'm not sober,
mine's the
and I'm just
opposite.
like, that's retarded. Why am I talking like this? That's so embarrassing. But when
Nothing
I'm normal, I'm just like not thinking. I don't know.
nothing is embarrassing. Nothing is fucking embarrassing. I'm too old to ever be embarrassed. I'm just gonna be this way, and that's the way that I be. There
I'm
she
trying to be
blows.
that way. There she was. There he
Gives a
blows.
shit. Nobody's ever paying
That's
attention
fair.
to you anyway. Who cares? We all do the social media thing like we've got fucking, you know, Alicia Silverstone fucking reach or anything like that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Well,
I'm
no.
a I'm a I'm a D-list now, fucking C-list before niche internet celebrity in 20 fucking 17. It doesn't matter. Nobody. The only people that fucking read my shit now are people that are like, man, I wish you'd bring back that politics podcast.
Yeah, nobody for a while when we first started the show, probably for the first like 4 months, I think, all the comments that I saw personally, anyone talking about it at all, was just like, hey, I don't like this chick. Bring back the dude.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah. And now it's been over a year, and guess what? Suck it up and deal with it. I mean,
You're stuck with
I
me for
mean that's the
now.
show.
Sorry.
I got nothing to fucking tell you. I
I
don't.
think I'm great, actually. And I think that I do a good job. And I think that you people are very harsh and mean and cruel. And you're bullying me because you want to make a lady cry. And that you're like schoolyard bullies
I mean
pulling on my pigtails.
that is the type of audience that I do cultivate. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you people are. And that's what you do.
I mean, back in like 2019 when I'm doing the D live streams, I mean, I had to eventually make a rule with myself. I was like, all right, it's fine to make fun of emotional retards and mental retards, but don't make fun of body retards. Because for a while, I'd just turn on a YouTube video of a burn victim and just rip into them. And I'm like, that's not who I want to be.
That's not
That's not
okay. I
fun.
wouldn't do that.
I know, but I did, and I don't anymore. I'm growing as a person, which is why I don't say the M word anymore. Because I saw a video and I was like, you know what? They're people just like us, except they got
They
hilarious
are, but that's
voices.
what that word means. I
No,
don't understand why it's offensive. It's literally what, like, that is. I've never heard it in any other context. Like, when I call someone a retard, I'm insulting them. If I call someone a midget, I'm not
because
insulting
they're not
them. It's
called
not an
that.
insult. I
They,
love them.
they don't mind
I
being
want them to be happy and
soft.
jolly and
Okay.
work in their
Well,
smithies,
that's see,
in their fairy tale mining land.
that's not where they work. They mainly just have normal jobs.
Like Hollywood actor? Yeah, okay.
Well, not all of
Circus
them.
performer.
I mean, there's a lot of that. Yeah, there's a lot of that. They really, I never see him complain, except for that Game of Thrones douchebag. I never see him complain about
I
it.
mean, I think it's because he's tall.
Is he
You know
tall
what I mean?
for a
Well,
Mitch?
he looks like he is to me. Maybe I'm wrong, and he doesn't have the same exact face. I don't know. I feel like he
He's
might
got the
have like a
face for
different kind.
sure.
Like he does have the face, but I feel like he's got like a superiority complex going on, and that maybe he's a couple inches taller than he should be. Because you
Mm,
can have like a more mild form of dwarfism,
sure.
where you have like the proportions, but you're not quite as short. And I wonder. I mean, I don't know. I would have to look up how tall he is, but he looks taller to me
Well, I
in
mean,
like movies.
John is almost legally a midge.
How tall is legally? What is the cutoff?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up, but like she's
Is it like 4'8" or something?
no, she's like
Yeah,
crazy short. She's like almost legally, like she's almost there.
that's funny. I knew a girl like that in high school, and she was so cute. Oh my goodness, she was so adorable. You just wanted to pinch her little cheeks. She just looked like a kid because she didn't have dwarfism or anything. She was just 4'9".
Dude, when I was in
She was
elementary,
adorable,
when I
and
was
she
no,
would sit in my lap, and I would pat her head. It was very cute.
well, as long as she was fine with it, that
Yeah,
doesn't matter. But
she.
like
I think so.
when I
I
was in
hope so.
elementary school, the third grade teacher, I cannot remember her name, but she was, she had a dwarfism. She was afflicted with a dwarfism, or living with it
Okay.
or enjoying it or whatever. I'm trying not to be offensive for once in my life. Um,
I don't think that we're doing a good job of
no,
that.
not at all. I don't know. You're weird. You're way too short. I don't know. I like you. I mean, but no, I remember laughing my ass off because I'm like in the second fucking grade or some shit like that. And I'm seeing this teacher. This is a fucking adult. But she was, a little person, right? I see her hiking down the fucking hallway being a teacher with a clipboard that's way too fucking big in comparison to her. It's half her fucking body.
They
You
should
know,
give her a little tiny clipboard.
I mean, look, whatever. You got to respect her. She's a teacher or whatever. But we towered over her. And I remember seeing she had on play school shoes. And I'm like, I'm laughing my ass off because I'm a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like I
You
got
like
all of my
light up.
humor from The Simpsons, and I'm like, everything in me was like, fucking trip her. I didn't trip her, but I was like, because I was a pussy as a kid, I should have tripped her. But yeah, I never, those fucking play school shoes, I never, goddamn. I'll
That
never
is
forget
funny.
that. But now I've grown up. I'm an adult, and I respect little people and people with dwarfism. I do. That's
Yeah.
literally the
I
one thing.
respect John.
Yeah,
John is great. We love her.
she's awesome.
We should have her back on.
She's also got midge fingers though. To have her show you her hand, it's
I've
crazy.
seen I've seen her hand because she got it hurt one
Oh,
time
that's
and was
right. Yeah,
posting pictures. That was
she
gross.
was in
Like not
Mexico,
like
and
she's gross. She's not, but like whew.
yeah,
Ha.
it was split
That's
open something nasty because it got
it's
between
horrible.
a canoe and some concrete, and
Yeah, that's
that
terrible.
was like first
Poor
day of
girl.
her trip too. It was
I
brutal.
know. Oh man, and I'm such a negative Nelly. Honestly, one thing goes bad on a vacation, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I want to go home. I hate this place. I'm never coming here again because it's just like I don't know.
Dude, something
I don't know how I would get through the vacation.
for me, not even one thing has to go wrong. I just show up and I'm like, it's too hot. I want to leave.
Well, now you live in Florida, so it's more like
It's got to stop being
gotta
hot.
escape
It's
the
got.
heat. It's oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Well, we are at an hour.
Yeah, I think we are out of time for today, but I did get more Dear Abbeys.
And those will
I
be
would
on the
kind of
thing.
feel I don't want to save it for the Patreon because what if the people who sent them in aren't patrons?
Well, then it costs $1.
Are we gonna do that to them? It is just $1.
It's $1.
Okay. Or you could DM me. Like if you are the one who sent the Dear Abbeys I didn't get to today in,
Okay, wait,
DM
wait,
me
wait,
and I'll
wait,
see
wait.
about
No. Here's the
what.
thing.
No.
If you don't have an extra dollar, then why didn't you write her about not having $1? Because that's a
Yeah,
problem for you.
that's fair. We could help you with advice about how to get $1.
I mean, I will give you $1. Not everybody though. Not everybody can go show up at once.
You would. I believe it.
The show is what it is, but if you don't have $1, I don't know what to tell you. Because why don't you
Okay,
just do it for a month for
that's
$1? It
fair.
literally costs $1. Download all the back episodes, and then you've got I think nearly fucking 50 episodes
Yeah, it's
of.
kind of absurd that people don't just like game the system like that.
Just do that. Just do that.
Yeah, I don't know,
We
dude.
get like
Just yeah,
37
or
cents.
the look. I'm telling you, $25, and I will draw you a picture. I could draw you Sonic the Hedgehog or something. It'd be great.
She knows how to draw 3 things. It's her, Sonic the Hedgehog, and an
I've
octopus.
never actually drawn Sonic the Hedgehog.
All right, well, good luck with it, I guess. I
I
mean,
did
I
draw
don't.
Rachel one time.
Oh
It
boy.
was a good picture. You want me to draw you, Bryden? And see
I
how that
mean,
turns out?
Yes,
Send
absolutely,
me a good
yes.
reference picture, and I will draw you. It has to I reference pictures are the only way I could draw a face that's not mine. That's the problem I have when I when I'm drawing myself is because I had no reference picture for the face, and so just
Oh,
like
is that
it's
why
an
you?
accident. It's
Is
just
that
what
why
I
you
see in
like?
the mirror every day.
This is why you actually
So
look good in the pictures you draw versus reality. That's just what you think of yourself.
yes, actually yes, it's like my
You're like,
mental image of
look at how
myself in a
elegant
picture.
look
I'm
at how
so
elegant I
like
am.
thin and like yeah, this like long elegant neck and like it's not yeah. And
No,
my graceful nose is pointy in a way that's not weird looking in the pictures. But yeah, so either give me a reference picture, like a good one, so that it can look like that reference picture, or it's just gonna be me with a goatee and weird fluffy hair.
if you were
And
actually
headphones.
if you were actually funny, if you were actually
Yeah.
funny, what you would do, and now you can't do it because I'm giving you the bit. If you were actually funny, what you would do is you would just draw me, except one eye slightly lower than the other, like
Yeah.
not full Bell's palsy, but almost, and then
And
just
just be
go,
like,
no,
that's what you look
that's
like.
what you look. Yeah,
Picture looks like. I'm not even that mean because I would be like, I would be worried about insulting you probably. I don't know.
everybody should be.
All right, everyone. We are out of time for today, but like we said, go to patreon.com/here to help podcast, and it only costs $1 to get our entire backlog of
And you
bonus
can cancel
episodes,
it after.
and you can cancel it after. So, the Dear Abbeys I didn't get to, we will do at least a couple on the bonus episode, which will be released on Monday. It's $1. Sorry. Love you. Appreciate you. Give us money. Bryden, do you have any plugs?
No, I mean just DJ Beer Belly over on YouTube and kick.com/Bryden Proctor. Been doing a lot more DJing, and I met a guy who's in town, and he likes DJing, and he's not bad. So might be some cool back to backs coming up soon with the streaming. We'll see. He's a real young
That'd be good.
cat, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
And I might have time if you wanted to do like a gaming stream this weekend.
Fucking Warfare,
I
dude.
might have
Warzone.
time.
Holy
Yeah,
fucking
I'll get
shit!
it.
I love Warzone. Why didn't
Yeah,
nobody tell? It's on season 5. Why didn't nobody tell me how good Warzone is? And it's free. Are you serious? Warzone is so much fun. I placed 5th in like the third or fourth time that I did solos the other day. I think I might be pretty good at fucking Warzone. I wish I was
Yeah.
playing Warzone right now.
Yeah, so we might be able to do that. I will double check because it.
We can do
But I'm pretty
trios, me, you,
sure-
and Erica, and I'll just carry the fucking
Let's do it.
team.
Yeah, because you're so good at shooters.
I
and
legitimately
I
no.
think-
I'm terrible at Apex. I'm just waiting for Counter-Strike 2 to come out. No, I tear it up in Warzone. It's nuts.
Okay, I'd like to see that. I'm bad at them, but that's the charm. That's
I
the
was
fun.
terrible
Okay,
at Tarkov. I stink. No, I tear it up in
Tarkov is
Warzone.
hard.
Yeah, I don't like it. I tear it up in Warzone. I don't fucking get it. Like I'm just ta-da-da-da-da, dead, ta-da-da, dead, ta-da-da, dead. Putting armor plates in, hiding, ta-da-da, dead. Boom, whip out the sniper
He's
rifle.
so proud of
Bop.
himself.
Dude, I placed 5th like the third or fourth time I did solos.
I'm so happy for you and proud of you.
I'm fucking beastly. I might be McTwisty, bro. I might tear this shit up. People should have told me about it. I could be famous by now. I'm on Twitch. I'm like, what's up? You could be amazing. Look
Okay,
out,
okay, okay.
Ninja! Look out!
Okay, everybody, we're out of time for today,
Casey
but I
Odd or
would
whatever
like
his name
for
is.
you to have a great week,
PewDiePie? Fuck
secure
him!
in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust are here to help.
Blah!